Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. I just got back from Subway. I was not in the mood to cook, and I found Diana right there. Hi, sweetheart. And I put out some food for her, and I also found this guy, who I don't know if I've ever named. But I suspect he was the father of Aurora, if you remember that little kitten. So I just put a can of food out for each of them. And I'm going to fill, can you see that bowl over there? I'm going to fill that bowl with some dry food, because I'm leaving for work for a couple days now, and she's almost done with that can of food. She is super skinny. She is super thin. And when I walked by and saw her, she hissed at me a number of times. She's just very unhappy. So I'm gonna grab another can of food and give that to her. She'll still be down there licking that plate. And then put some dry food out and then get ready for work. I have to leave here in about an hour. So I'll see you at the airport. All right, so I brought more food down. I literally filled that bowl to the top. It's the equivalent of like 3 cans of food. Diana's not down here though. She left right after she finished her first little can. But he is still here. And isn't he pretty? I don't think I ever named him, but he's not eating that food either. I wish I had found... Oh, a little too close. I haven't shaved for work yet, clearly. I wish I could find Diana again. I wish I had found her at least a couple days ago, so I could have made sure she had a lot of food before I left for work, you know? But, I don't know where she's been. I've been heart sick. She's super skinny, and she was aggressive. She was hissing, but the minute I went, come here, she knew that she would get some food. And I thought I saw her. She knew she was getting food, so she knew where to go. But after her first little snack, she took off. I don't know where she goes. But like I said, I'm going to put some dry food out there, enough hopefully for a couple days. I just feel bad that it's so hot and she doesn't have enough to eat. She's so skinny. All right, well, what can I do? All right, I'll see you at the airport. Have I told you how much I hate taking the bus? All right, so on the plane, my crew's great. Well, B is kind of a pest. Yeah, she's also a model. Oh, we're boarding. So I will tell you all about... Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh, you're so cute. Super cute little cat.
So the hotel takes care of a couple stray cats that live nearby. That's one that I see often when I'm here in Oakland. I was going to film a little bit about my flight yesterday, but I was so wiped out once I got to the hotel that I didn't think about picking up my camera. I'll tell you about the flight once I get into the city. The shuttle driver is about to leave for the airport, so I will talk to you soon. Howdy. All right, so I am at the airport in Oakland. I'm at the train stop to get to the Coliseum stop on BART, which is their San Francisco sort of subway system. And so if you want to get into San Francisco from Oakland Airport, just walk across the street from the airport. You pop up here, get in this little train. It'll bring you to the Coliseum stop, and then you can buy your fare for the BART system there. And I want to say it's $22 to get from here at the airport to the Embarcadero part of San Francisco, which is the only section I really know. I think when it's a different time, I will go explore the Castro and the little gay section, but for now I'm going to head down to the Embarcadero and maybe just walk over to the Golden Gate Bridge viewing area or something and check out the sights. So I'll see you in San Francisco. Here's the little train that brings it to the BART system. Alright, so I bought a new Clipper card. And you just tap it to the top of that thing. and walk over there. And I want to say one of my trains just left. But it's a beautiful day. It's really nice being somewhere where it's not over 100 degrees. So that is where the Raiders currently play, I guess. The Oakland Raiders. The Raiders are moving to Vegas. And boy, I'll tell you, if you see the stadium that's being built for them there in Vegas, I hope it's worth the move. Because the stadium is very sexy. I think it's actually named the Allegiant Stadium, I believe, as in Allegiant Airlines. So, but it's something else to see. I'll tell you, it's beautiful. It's purely Vegas. But if you're a sports fan, I wonder, what's your opinion? Oakland Raiders, Vegas Raiders? Do you know? I don't know. Here's my chariot to San Francisco. It is super quiet on the train. Whenever I've been here, this train has been packed. So I'm curious to see what San Francisco will be like. Not very pretty. Okay, so classic me. I took the train in the wrong direction. I'm almost at the opposite end of the train system, so I have to take a train to MacArthur now and then transfer to a train to San Francisco. But nice tile work. Mosaic. Alright, it's a nice day. There's that. I have no idea where I am, but you really can't see the mountains over there with the clouds and the mist are so pretty. And look at those houses on that hill. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Alright, so I'm at MacArthur Station. It's about noon. I've been on the go for 2 hours now, and I haven't even gotten near San Francisco. I'm a little frustrated. Yeah, and hungry. I had a peanut butter and honey sandwich for breakfast, and that has disappeared. And I'm very thirsty, so I hope to be in the city soon. Cross your fingers. I made it exactly 2.5 hours after I left the hotel. Whew. That chicken empanada hit the spot. I feel like a human being again. I did buy a cherry empanada as well, which sounds delicious. I also bought a t-shirt. Now I'm wearing this little number. Some of you aren't old enough to know what those are, but I bought a new t-shirt. I'm going to change into it now. Here's my new t-shirt. Ta-da! I hope it's not backwards. It's backwards in my camera. I have the hat that says Black Lives Matter, but it's so subtle. You know, this is not subtle. I love it though. It was $15. I couldn't resist. Alright, so it's a beautiful day here in San Francisco. Although, I don't think I'm going to walk all the way to the bridge because if you look over there and over there, you'll see the fog has already rolled in pretty thickly, and I don't think it's going to be worth walking all the way to the bridge if I can't see it, right? But I'm almost at Pier 39, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here. Here's Alcatraz. Right there. Let's see if I can see that. That's Alcatraz. And you can't really see it, but that's where the Golden Gate Bridge is. I may not walk all the way out there for that. Oh, look at those two. They're cuddling. Oh. Whoop. He tried getting up there. Let's see if we do it again. Nope. Oh, look at them cuddling. Look at them all cuddling. Oh, I miss my cats. I love these two right there. Oh, oh, you made it up. What are you doing? Alright, I hope it's not too windy to hear me, but look at the size of that cargo ship. Holy crap! And there is Alcatraz and the fog. Isn't that wild? Look at the size of that ship. Ooh, it's windy and very cold. Look at this little park. How have I never seen this before? Isn't that lovely? It's right off the Embarcadero. I mean, how pretty is this? Look. Do not enter restricted area. Okay, I like to follow the rules. So pretty. All right. I'm gonna find myself a shady spot and just sit down for a while. Yeah, so pretty. Huh. Oh my goodness, it's like real grass. Oh, I'm gonna jump over this. Wah! I almost didn't make that. Oh my god, guys, this is heaven. I didn't find any shady spots that weren't already occupied, but I found this little patch of grass, and oh my god, it's heaven. It's like real grass. It's so nice. Oh my god. Oh, this was worth the trip. All right, I am heading back to the hotel. I almost got on that train that's pulling away, which would have been a mistake. So I'm heading back to the hotel. It's about 4 o'clock. I had wanted to go to Daiso, the one that's right near here, the BART station, but it closed at 4 and it is now officially 4 o'clock. So next time. I'm going back to the hotel room armed with 3 big bottles of water because I ran out last night. I'm going to pop some food in my Hot Logic Mini, and then I'm just going to go to bed. I have to wake up at 2:30 in the morning. Now, that's 2:30 in the morning West Coast time, which is usually around the time that I either go to sleep or that Buddy wakes me up to go outside. So, and we have a very long day tomorrow. I'll tell you about that either tonight or tomorrow. But tomorrow is a super long day with a very early show. My van time is 3:30 in the morning. So it's going to be a tough morning. So I want to get to bed as early as possible. It's going to be a melatonin night for me, for sure. Okay, I think that's my train in the distance, that little light. So I'll see you later. Hey there. All right, so I'm at the airport waiting for the shuttle back to the hotel. And I realized I never talked about the first day of this trip. So I took the bus to the airport because there were no Ubers available. And as usual, the bus is an adventure. Now, this is another case where I should have kept my mouth shut, but I didn't. But I was wearing my uniform and my badge, so clearly I couldn't say much, right? Because I don't want to get in trouble. Well, I got on the bus, all my bags, got myself settled, and there was this guy sitting right behind me, breathing really hard. I mean, it almost sounded like a pervert on the phone. Exaggerating a little bit, but he was breathing really, really hard. And I just knew without even looking he wasn't wearing a mask. So, of course, I turned around, no mask. And this is the point, I should have kept my mouth shut. I said, hi, would you mind putting your mask on? And people in this country have died for asking that question. They've been beaten up for asking that question. I just shouldn't have asked that question. But, because he had to have a mask to get on the bus. Whatever. So he let off on this tirade around that this is a hoax, that the masks don't work, and that that masks are an encroachment on his civil liberties or something like that. And I'm like, civil liberties, okay. So I'm just like, I recognized my mistake, and I moved 2 seat sections up. Guess who moved along with me? Yeah, my new friend. And he's in my head. And I just faced the front of the bus, regretting I said anything at all. And then he's just going on and on and on about how this is just an infringement on his civil liberties. He kept using civil liberties as a phrase. And I wanted to say, like, oh, civil liberties. Like how in this country, women really still don't always have the choice over their reproductive systems, like civil liberties like that, or LGBT rights, being black in America. You want to talk about civil liberties in America, but you are afraid to wear a dumb mask, and you think that's a problem? Oh, I didn't go there, obviously. But yeah, so I got to the airport, and thankfully I had an amazing crew. I'm flying position C on this trip, which is not my favorite position, but I just did not have it in me to work mid-cabin on this trip. I just didn't have it in me, especially tomorrow. Oh, I got a headache, because tomorrow is a doozy of a day. But that was how my day started. The trip, 1 hour, 5 minutes, 160 passengers. Everyone was pretty much cool. No real problems. So no complaints. All right. Oh, that's a lot of bus. All right, so I will see you later. I don't know if it's going to be tonight because I am whipped. I am so tired. I might just see you tomorrow. I think I said earlier my show time is at 3:30 or something. My van time is 4:20 a.m. So I'm going to wake up around 3:30 tomorrow morning, not 2:30, as I think I may have said earlier, but whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, hi. So it's about 10 past 4 in the morning. I am not used to waking up this early, especially West Coast time, because it's not unusual for me to get to bed at 1, 2 in the morning. Sometimes I stay up until 3 and let Buddy out, and then I go to bed. Yeah, well, it is super early, and we've got a crazy day ahead of us. We have like a 13-hour work day ahead of us. 4 legs. It's supposed to be a 13-hour work day, but our hotel here in Oakland gives us a grab and go, including, I love these things, the Smucker's Uncrustables. I never buy them because it's like $11 for a box of them, and it just seems outrageous, you know. But there's an orange, there's a banana, and there's a guava juice. Oh, that's very nice. I'm very, very pleased. Because I didn't eat anything yet. Let's see. I have no idea where we're going. I'll let you know where we're heading when we get to the airport or when I get on the plane. So I will see you when I wake up on the plane. All right, so we have 130 something people booked on this flight to Houston. Then we do a New Orleans turn back to Houston, and then we fly to Tampa. That may not sound like a very long day. It is a very long day. The flight from here to Houston is 3 hours and 26 minutes. The day is blocked at 8.5 hours, a little more than 8.5 hours. It's a 13-hour plus duty day, so it's it's gonna be a long day. But I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. Right? All right. I will see you later. All right. Hi. So we are in Houston. Somehow that 3-hour flight seemed to last like 9. I have no idea why, but it felt like a really long flight. Yeah, easy though. We hardly sold anything during service. Most people were asleep. As it was a fairly early morning flight. We were fairly full-ish on the way here, but going to New Orleans, we have 76 passengers booked. Oh, the air is on. That's nice. We have 76 passengers booked. It's going to take us 51 minutes. Yeah, 51 minutes to get to New Orleans. We fly back here and then to Tampa. So I will see you later. All right, so that last leg was super easy. Only 1 or 2 mask rebels, but we got those under control, nice and easy. This next leg to Houston is 103 passengers are booked, and we're boarding. So I'll talk to you later. Ugh, look at how greasy I am. This is a face that has survived a 13.5-hour long workday. In addition to Tampa. Yeah, so we're in Tampa, waiting for the shuttle driver. The shuttle driver lied. He said he was here, and I told him it would take us like 4.5, 5 minutes tops to get to the shuttle pickup. When we got here, he wasn't here, but another crew was here, and they've been waiting too, so they lied. So heading to the airport, this hotel, I can't even think, I'm so tired. This last leg was great. 115 people, everyone was fantastic. There were probably, I don't know, 20 children on board, and they were perfect, all of them, perfect little angels. It was just a nice flight. The whole day has been pretty pleasant. Just a couple mask rebels, but they were easily taken care of. Just pop it over your nose, thank you, and done. Super easy, great crew. Oh, the shuttle's here. I didn't even see him come by. All right, so I'll see you later. Hi, boys and girls. So I made it to Tampa. I'm in my hotel room here, obviously. This is identical to the room I had last time here in Tampa. They just finished the remodel, and I really, really do like the new rooms. This one has a balcony. Right now I have the curtains closed, including the opaque one, because there are people in the pool, and I look forward to taking all of my clothes off very soon, and they really don't want to see that. So, and it would be, I think, illegal. So, I think I may take advantage of the balcony in the morning if I wake up early enough while it's still cool to have a cup of tea or something outside. That would be very nice. Let's see, as I think I've mentioned 15 times today, it's been a very long day and my glasses are hysterically filthy. We had a 13-hour long duty day, almost 8 hours and 40 minutes. 8 hours and 40 minutes of duty, which means we were just shy of our 9-hour max. So it's been a long day, but thankfully we had a great crew. Our guests today were top notch. They really were great. We had a couple people we had to remind masks, but no one really gave us too much of a hassle. We had a ton of children on board, and every single one of them behaved beautifully, and they were gorgeous. I mean, we had some children on board that I was like, oh my God, the human race is going to be so improved by your being here. You know, oh my God, they were beautiful. And one young lady who was sitting in the back, we got to chatting, and she is a realtor here in Pinellas County in Florida, which includes Tampa and St. Pete and Clearwater and that kind of stuff. I was asking her, well, you know, do you think it's even in the cards to find a house in Pinellas County, maybe that would be around 150,000 or maybe up to 175 or something? And she says, oh yeah, no problem. There's lots of houses, and like the market's not as open as you would think it would be because the interest rates are so low, so people are still buying. But she says you can certainly find a house for that. And I told her what my credit score is kind of like, and what my budget might be if I kind of stretch myself and pick up extra trips when I can. And she's like, no problem, easy as pie. I'm like, really? So, you know, I'm going to be twisting and turning over the next 6 months or longer. I want to wait until some of this stuff is over with COVID-19, you know. But she really gave me a lot to think about. I'm still on the fence whether or not to stay in Vegas or have a future here in Florida. If I do come to Florida, I would have to buy a car, because Florida without a car is just not even feasible, honestly. So I'd have to like look at a house and a car, which I would really have to bust my bum picking up trips just to kind of you know, keep enough money flowing to do both. So we'll see, but I'm gonna try and keep on saving for another maybe 6 months or so, and then see what happens. But she gave me some great ideas, some great thoughts, and she gave me her card. And she said she was very generous. She said, because we had a great little rapport, she was very generous. She said, my cell phone's right there. Just drop me a text of a couple of things you would like to, you know, have in this house, like a house hunters kind of thing. And she said, just for fun, I'll throw some listings your way and just show you what's possible. I'm like, you're so nice, thank you. And so it was just really, really nice. It made the night. What's going to make the night even better is a giant container of hot macaroni and cheese, which is right now in my Hot Logic Mini. I'm going to enjoy that, watch some YouTube, and then go to sleep. My van time tomorrow is 12:30. Our show time at the airport is 1:40. We're flying from here to Cleveland and Cleveland to Vegas, and I'm very anxious to get home and see my babies. I miss them so much. I don't know why it's like extra strong today. But yeah, so I will see you tomorrow. All right, have a good night, and I will see you later. Hey there, guys, how are you? So I am still in Tampa. It's about 9 in the morning. I'm on the balcony here, just enjoying the morning. It's already sort of warm and already very humid, so it's not a delicious morning here, but just having a peanut butter honey sandwich on sourdough, which is a really smart move for me. A loaf of sourdough, pretty affordable. Peanut butter and honey, and then I've got sliced chicken and cheddar for sandwiches later on today on the plane. So it's a good move. I'll be doing that again in the future instead of rolls, because the loaf of bread is much easier to pack. Here's the view of here's the view outside of my room of the pool. Lovely. It's nice. And the highway is over there. I'm sure you can hear it if you can't see it. Palm trees are very different in Florida than they are in Las Vegas. There's something more lush about them here. I had the craziest dreams last night. Crazy. I was on House Hunters. I have this bug is in my head about buying a house. And you know, I really want to do it, but the reality is, financially, I don't know, it's an expensive prospect. And I look at my last paycheck of the month, which is like $900 and change. and think, you know, should I be buying a house? But should I be stuck in a studio apartment for the rest of my life either? So, yeah, I don't know. So, just having these little dreams about home ownership and whether it's going to be in Florida or Vegas. That'll be the biggest cliffhanger since JR got shot. If you're old enough to remember the reference, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit longer, and then take a shower, shave, get ready for work. Today is Cleveland and then Vegas and the cats. Very excited. Guess that's it. I guess I'll talk to you later. Have a good morning. It's already getting very sticky out here and it's only 9:30 in the morning. But I had a thought just a moment ago after looking at some clips for this video, in that I'm wearing my disposable mask all the time at work, and I'm remembering like a few of you have sent me some really, really beautiful handmade masks, and I haven't been able to wear them at work, and I don't think I actually mentioned that. We are allowed to only wear either the mask that my airline has within the past month or so distributed to us. One of them is branded with the name of our airline on it, or a disposable paper mask. We're not allowed to wear anything else other than those things. So I don't think I mentioned that because you guys were so thoughtful in sending like handmade masks to me that I'm very, very grateful. But for work, we can only wear those masks. I wear the disposable ones because I think they're gonna filter a little bit better, and with the amount of people on the planes, I really want the best possible filtering mask. I wear those when I go to like the grocery store and stuff too. So for those folks who sent masks, I really do want to say thank you very much. The effort and the thoughtfulness is not lost on me. It's just I think these little NK95 masks I was able to get, and a few that were sent to me, thank you very much. I think they're much more safer at this time. So but I'll tell you, it'll be a long time until I travel, even for leisure, without a mask. So I'll most certainly wear those masks, maybe later on when this is a little less prevalent, you know. But that was just a thought I had. I really don't know if I ever mentioned why I don't wear those masks that you sent me. So thank you again. I appreciate it, and I hope I haven't sort of offended you by not wearing those on my videos. So I'll talk to you guys later. Toodaloo. All right, guys. So that flight from Tampa to Cleveland was okay. I got yelled at once by someone. I asked them to put their seatbelt on, and apparently that was too much. But yeah, otherwise easy. 107 people, something like that. And this flight we have 80 people booked to Vegas. So it'll be an easy flight. Knock on wood. I'll see you in Vegas. Hey guys, how are you? I'm sorry about the lighting. You often enough see me walk through this parking lot behind me on the way to my grocery store right behind me there. I need to buy some cat food for Diana and try to find her tonight. I saw her the day I left for this trip, and I saw her once last week. So I've seen her maybe twice in 2 weeks. The dry food I put out is gone, so I'm hoping it was her that ate it and not one of the other cats. But I need to get more cat food for the strays and put it out tonight in hopes that she'll find it. I'm a little worried about her, but I do what I can do. This last leg of this last day of the trip was super long, 4 hours, 17 minutes. But it was from Cleveland, and people in Cleveland are usually fine. I usually don't have any challenges with them. We did have one family mid-cabin that refused to wear masks. They did not want to. That was their reasoning. They just did not want to. My coworker, who's in charge of mid-cabin today, called a CRO, a complaint resolution officer, and they got on board and explained to the family that they either wore masks or they did not fly that day. And suddenly the family all had masks. And they wore them for the most part during the trip. I had to remind them once or twice, over the nose, please. But yeah, uneventful flight, thank goodness, about 80 people. Long, 4 hours, 17 minutes. Got to Vegas, and of course I had to take a bus because there were no cars available on Uber or Lyft. Although it was a little less dramatic bus ride than it was going to work. So I think that's really it. Yeah, it was a good trip. It was a good trip. Not too bad. I just made some poor choices in terms of sleeping. But other than that, it wasn't bad. The credit was 18 hours. Also not the worst. I've flown 4-day trips with as little as 13 and a half hours credit. Yeah, and if you're a flight attendant, you know a 4-day trip with 13 and a half hours credit, not good. So I'll take 18. The rest of my trips this month are at least 22 or more, so not bad. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, thank you so much. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great night and fly safe.